So when we talk about strengthening the pelvic floor, yes, it's important to do isolated pelvic floor exercises like we just did, but the pelvic floor muscles don't work by themselves. They work in conjunction with our core muscles and our hip muscles. It's all part of that same pelvic stabilization system. So right now, we're going to address a co-contraction. So we're going to be working two muscle groups at the same time. We're going to be working on the core muscles, specifically that transversus abdominis, and the pelvic floor muscles at the same time. With these, we're going to change things up a little bit with the breathing. The previous ones, where we were just doing the pelvic floor muscles by themselves, I wanted you to keep your breathing normal. Here, we are going to coordinate the muscle contraction with the exhale. So what do I mean by that? What I mean is when Rachel inhales, all her muscles are going to be relaxed. I'm only going to have her tighten the core and tighten the pelvic floor as she exhales. Now, when we talk about the core, what do we mean here? Most people, when they think of their core, they think of that rectus abdominis or the six-pack muscles. What we're talking about here is that transversus abdominis. The transversus abdominis is a muscle, I'm going to put my hands on you, that almost makes like a corset around the spine. So an easy way to think about it is if you put your hands inside your hip bones, they're those muscles that are right inside those hip bones when you tighten your belly. So a really good visual for that is when you're tightening those muscles, you're thinking about drawing these bones together, okay? So Rachel, what I want you to do for me is I want you to breathe in through your nose. As you slowly exhale, tighten here and your pelvic floor at the same time. The other thing that's really important with the breathing, the exhalation should be controlled. It should not look like this. Okay, if it's forceful, again, then there isn't very good control of that intra-abdominal pressure, and the whole point is we're trying to control those pressures. So it's a slow inhale, slow controlled exhale, almost like you're flickering a candle flame, okay? So we're gonna try 10 of those. Go ahead and breathe in through your nose and slow controlled exhale. Perfect. That's 1. Good. 2. 3. Beautiful. 4. 5. 6. Maybe a little slower on the exhale. Beautiful. 7. 3 more. 8. 9. And this will be the last one. 10. The other thing I want you to be mindful of and see with Rachel, when she's contracting these muscles and contracting the pelvic floor, her spine isn't moving. Nothing is moving. She's not tilting down. She's not tilting up. Everything stays in what we call spinal neutral.